Last season we finished second in the league in our third season at Lille, but we won Coupe de France versus PSG. It's our fourth season at Lille and we brought in less players but better, and I also improved a little bit the age of our squad because we had a lot of players under 23, 24. I started with another youngster, Yakubu. He's French and is an unbelievable right winger. And after that, we sold 10 players, raising 157 millions. We sold the Mastantuono because I brought in a replacement for him that is better. I sold Phil Winder. He didn't manage to surprise me in the 2 seasons that he had. His average rating was a lot under 7, and I wanted to have a strong midfield. I sold Ramo for just 25 millions, but the replacement is miles ahead of him, and then some other players were sold. And I brought in just 5 players beside Yakubu. I start from the lowest fees. Declan Rice, 35 years old, but he's still a strong defensive midfielder, as you can see. Kylian Mbappe, coming back to France, 35 years old as well, but he's still unbelievable. 19 finishing, 19 first touch, and he will play for us on either left wing or striker position. Then Ralph Van Dam, right back, a new one, since we sold Jan Kuto because he was unhappy, and I find Van Dam better. Then Yves Kamdem, a new left winger, and he is unbelievable in the physicals and also dribbling for touch. And our biggest signing for 140 million, Mohamed Ashur, a better defensive midfielder than Phil Winder. As best 11, Mbappe joins on the left wing position, Yakubu on the right wing, Ashur as defensive midfielder, and the rest remains the same, but I think the team will rotate a lot since Mbappe is 35 years old, and also we have Declan Rice that can go as DM. I think this team will be rotation a lot, and we have just 19 senior squad players. Why did I choose this instead of the 21-22 players that I usually like to have? Is because in the last season we had a lot of unhappy players. You can see that right now we even have 4 unhappy players because they are not playing as much as they want, and I think that it really impacted our performances. Going to fixtures, we won everything until now, so 5 wins out of 5 games in League 1 and 1 win in Champions League versus Liverpool 2-0. Going to League 1, as I said, we have 5 wins in 5 matches, but we have 1 game less than the others, so that's why we are second in the league. And we can see that PSG already dropped a lot of points, 2 draws and 1 lose in the 6 games that they played. Let's simulate to the end of the season. Let's start with the less important trophy, Trophée de Champions. We won it 3-0 versus PSG. Then in Coupe de France, we were eliminated in 9th round by Strasbourg, so we are not winning our third in a row. In League 1, we were champions! Finally, in our 4th season, we were better than PSG, but just by 3 points, even though they started really bad the season. And yeah, this is really impressive. Finally, and by media prediction, we also are at the level of PSG, so for the next season, I think Lille should maybe challenge PSG to another title or 2 titles. Yeah, finally we won this league. Going to Champions League, in the league phase, we finished 4th, winning 6 games out of the 8. And 2 of them were versus Liverpool and Manchester City. We have 1 draw against Atletico Madrid and 1 lose against Porto, 5-2. Wow, pretty harsh lose. Then in round of 16, we eliminated Atletico Madrid 5-0. In the quarterfinal, we eliminated Strasbourg. Wow, Strasbourg are in the quarterfinal of Champions League. Pretty nice. We eliminated them 5-3. In the semi-final, we eliminated Manchester City, Mbappe's old club, 5-4. And we got to the final where we smashed Liverpool 4-0, with Simisi being the star of the game. So we completed also every international cup that we had to win. Looking at the squad from the final versus Liverpool, we aligned the 4-2-3-1 a little asymmetric. You can see that we used an attacking wingback in Asno. Kamdem goes as inside forward. Yakubu goes to help Simisi in the midfield. So we are going to play a little bit on the left part, and I think that this surprised Liverpool in a good way for us. Looking at the stats, we had 2.44 XG and Liverpool just 0.2. Checking the squad for this season, our best players were Simisi, the star of the UCL final, Kamdem, the left winger that we just brought in, Yakubu, the right winger that we brought in this season, then Dilo. He didn't play a lot. You can see just 12 starts with 10 off the bench. Then we have Kylian Mbappe that also scored 16 goals in 27 starts. You see that he didn't play a lot since he's now 36 years old and his stamina is not that good. Camargo with a better season this time, scoring 32 goals. Now we are gonna resign, and looking at managerial vacancies, we will have to find a club in Italy, Turkey, or Portugal. Looking at Italy, it's Free Spezia, but they just relegated. Pacos de Ferreira also relegated. Then here we have Erzurumspor and Gostepe. I don't see any club that catches our eyes. Also, you can see that PSG job is insecure since they didn't win League One this season, neither Champions League. I think we are gonna see if a job comes in the next summer. See you with the next season.